come to our next topic. What is our next topic? Our next topic is question. Our next question is this. We are not going to talk about any topic, as you already know. So till now we have solved different types of questions. Now major questions are coming. Okay? So what it is given? It is given that this is a graph. This is simply x-axis. This is y-axis. Okay. This is R2 vector. This is R1 vector. Actually, these are the vector quantities. And by solving these vector quantities, I will let you know that how to solve basic vector questions. Actually vector के बारे में हम डिटेल में हम चैप्टर 2 दैट इज मोशन इन अ प्लेन पढ़ने वाले हैं, लेकिन हमारे क्वेश्चंस में थोड़े बहुत वेक्टर के क्वेश्चन भी आ सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो इस क्वेश्चन से हम क्या करें, इसके ये और इसके अलावा एक दो क्वेश्चन और हैं जिन्हें हम वेक्टर्स को कुछ थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, उनको सॉल्व करेंगे, कैसे थोड़ा बहुत प्लस माइनस किया जाता है उसको सिंपल सी बात समझेंगे. और आई होप आप सिंपल सी बात आप समझ जाएंगे वेरी इजीली. ओके, सो दिस इज गिवन R1 वेक्टर, R2 वेक्टर. इसका स्लोप है, इसका R2 वेक्टर का स्लोप है. नाउ इट इज गिवन दैट देयर इज अ पॉइंट ऑफ A and there is a point on B on R2 vector. The value of A is 1, 4, मतलब 1,4 and B is 4,1. Okay, and it is given that total time is 10 seconds. So find out average velocity. So it is asking that what is the average velocity. Kindly give answer for these questions. So first of all, we don't focus on these vector quantities. We are going to talk about, but before I'm going to give some natural language. ठीक है, basic language, sorry, basic knowledge related to these questions. सबसे पहले आप एक चीज जानो कि जैसे हम पहले पढ़ते थे कि हम ऐसे लिखते थे, हम अपने कोऑर्डिनेट्स को ऐसे लिखते थे. ठीक है, एक्स वाई, फिर उसके बाद हम जेड एक्स अभी तक नहीं पढ़े हैं, मोशन इन अ प्लेन में पढ़ने वाले हैं. वैसे होता कैसे, एक्स एक्सिस ऐसा कुछ होता है. ठीक है, जेड एक्सिस ऐसा कुछ, ऐसा अनबाह आउटवर्ड होता है या फिर इनवर्ड होता है, तो हम कुछ यहाँ से लिखते हैं. तो वैसे ही जो एक्स एक्सिस होता है उसकी वैल्यू से पहले हम इस वेक्टर में हम आई कैप लिखते हैं, आई कैप. और and in the place of y-axis we used to write as j over cap, and in z-axis we used to write k cap. So I cap is for x-axis, y cap is for y-axis, k cap is for z-axis. So let's write here. So for x-axis we used to write I cap. For y-axis we used to write as j cap, and for z-axis we used to write k cap. I hope you have understood. So now simply अब हमें क्या करना है, we all know, अब आपको I hope ये समझ में आ गया, ये एक्स्ट्रा नॉलेज थे related to vectors. Now let's come our topic. So what is questioning? It is question that what is the average velocity here? What will be the average velocity? So all we know, what we already know, that we know that average velocity is equal to net displacement upon net time. Means total displacement covered, that is final position minus initial position upon final time minus initial time. That is I can also talk as delta x and upon delta t. Okay. So can I write here like delta x upon delta t? Yeah, you can also write like this, net displacement upon net time. So anything you can write. If you want, you can write. So first of all, what you have to do? You have to minus 4 from 1 from 4. How? Why? Because this is also z. Sorry. So if I will write here 4 and 1. So here this is also x-axis. This is also the value of x-axis. This is value of y-axis. This is also the value of y-axis. So what we are going to do? We are going to do you can say minus for getting the फाइनल वेलोसिटी नहीं, नेट डिस्प्लेसमेंट, क्योंकि वी ऑल नो कि यहाँ से लेकर ए से बी को गया तो इट इज द फाइनल पोजीशन एंड इट इज द इनिशियल पोजीशन. सो फॉर गेटिंग नेट डिस्प्लेसमेंट व्हाट वी विल डू, वी विल माइनस बी फ्रॉम ए. ठीक है. सो 4 minus 1 3 and 1 minus 4 minus 3, but we are not going to write like this. We are going to use these symbols 3i cap and minus 3z cap. This is what we are going to write here as displacement. So this is our displacement. Now आगे आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ -3 है. ठीक है. What you have to do now, ये अब वेक्टर का वापस से प्रोसीजर वापस से अब दो. आपका आंसर तो ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट है, लेकिन हमें, क्योंकि देखो आप इसमें से इसमें आप माइनस तो नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ देम आर डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर, क्वाइटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. ठीक है. तो अब हम क्या करें, इसको आगे सॉल्व करेंगे विद द हेल्प ऑफ वेक्टर फॉर्मूला. ठीक है. वेक्टर फॉर्मूला, तो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू, वेक्टर में कभी भी कोई चीज हो आई कैप जेड कैप, तो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, first of all we will take square root and under square root we will square it. ठीक है. तो 3 3 जा 9 plus 3 3 जा 9, it will get positive. So 9 9 18 upon 18. This will be our final displacement. And what is the final time given here? 10. So this will be our average velocity of this graph. So let me make you understand one more time. For x-axis we used to write I cap. For y-axis we used to write j cap. For z-axis we used to write like k cap. And now let's come to our question. It is given that the body is moving from A to B. Okay. So it means for getting the displacement we will minus the final position from initial position. The value of A position, that is initial position, is 1 I cap 4 Z cap, that is given here. For the position of B we will write like this, 4 I cap 1 J cap. So it is given r1 vector, it is given r2 vector. We have to find out the average velocity. What is the formula for average velocity? We are going to write like net displacement upon net time. So for getting net displacement what we will do, final position minus initial position. So we have subtracted it, and now we will write like this. It will be the way to write z-axis, x-axis, y-axis, whatever it is given. And now what we have to do now, we will इसके सबसे पहले बाहर एक अंडर रूट लगाएंगे. ठीक है. And now we will do square root of 3, square of 3, and then 3. We will add both of these 3 3 3 9 3 3 9. This will get positive, and पॉजिटिव तो बीच में लगेगा ही, वो यहाँ पे लगेगा ही, लेकिन यहाँ पे अगर आपको बता दो इट विल ऑल्सो गेट पॉजिटिव. सो 9 plus 9 is equal to under root 18, because under 18 is not a perfect square, so it will remain under the square root. So under root is square, under root 18 upon 10 meter per second. 10 is the total time that was given was 10 seconds. So I hope you have understood this question. Let's come to our next question, which is same like this. But what is given here, there is diagram, but in the next question there is no diagram. It is simply given that we have r1 vector, we have r2 vector, and we have to find out different type, whatever it is given. Let's come to our next topic to see and reveal the question. Okay, so this is our next question. Here it is given for slope for r1 vector, the value is 2 I cap plus 4 J cap. I cap is simply showing x-axis, the value of x-axis, and J cap is simply showing the value of y-axis. So r1 dash is equal to 2 I cap plus 4 J cap, and for r2 vector it is given 3 I cap plus 6 J cap, and t is equal to 20 seconds, means the time which is given, that is 20 seconds, and now it is asking for average velocity. So first of all, we will do it with same method, but before that let's talk about what we have learned, what we know about the average velocity. Simply, average velocity is equal to net displacement upon net time. Total displacement upon total time means final position minus initial position upon final time minus initial time, which can also be written as simply 20 seconds because यहाँ given है already. So this is our formula of average velocity. So what we have to find now? We have to find out the net displacement. So let's find out. So हम क्योंकि ये हमारी सिंपल सा R2 है यहाँ पे, तो it will be the final position, and this is because R1 vector है, तो ये I hope ये simply इनिशियल पोजीशन होगा, क्योंकि सिंपली अगर आपको नहीं दिया है तो आपको ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो नेट डिस्प्लेसमेंट निकालने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, इन दोनों को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना पड़ेगा, बट इन सेम फॉर्मेट। देखो यहाँ पे हम इसको इससे माइनस नहीं कर सकते, हम इसको इससे ही करेंगे, इसको इससे ही करेंगे, बिकॉज दे शुड बी इन सेम यूनिट, ठीक है। वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड दिस फॉर्मूला, दिस रूल इन आवर यूनिट एंड डायमेंशन चैप्टर, एंड फ्रॉम योर चाइल्डहुड यू आर डूइंग दिस। क्या आप इसको ऐसे कर सकते हो? आप एक काम करो, a माइनस बी को आप करो, माइनस करो, आप नहीं कर सकते। लेकिन अगर मैं बोलूँ a माइनस ए करो, तो आप क्या कर दोगे? 0। क्यों? बिकॉज दे आर ऑफ सेम क्वांटिटी, सेम यूनिट, ठीक है। इन दिस सेम वे हम इसको करते हैं। तो 3 माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 1 मीन्स I ओनली, एंड 6 माइनस 4 इज इक्वल टू 2 z cap, 2z cap। नाउ अब हम इसको आगे सॉल्व करेंगे, तो इसको हम 1 मान सकते हैं, 1 है ही भाई, तब भी हमने 1 था, ये 3 में 2 को माइनस करेंगे कितना होगा? 1 ही होगा, ठीक है। ये 2, अब हम क्या करेंगे, आगे हम इसको क्या प्लस कर सकते हैं क्या? नहीं, प्लस नहीं कर सकते हैं। तो अब हम क्या करने वाले हैं, अब हम इसको इन दोनों को अंडर रूट में डालेंगे। सबसे पहले तो अंडर रूट, उसके 1 का स्क्वायर 1 प्लस 2 का स्क्वायर 4, it will become 5. So this is our net displacement under root 5, ठीक है। It is our net displacement, and now what is the net time given? 20 seconds. So what will be average velocity according to you? This is net displacement upon net time, that is under root 5 by 20 meter per second, under root 5 by 20 meter per second. This will be our average velocity. एक बार फिर से मैं इसको डिस्कस कर लेती हूँ। सबसे पहले we have R1 vector, we have R2 vector. So R1 vector will be considered as initial position, and R2 vector will be considered as final position. R1 vector value is 2i cap plus 4j cap. And now the value of R2 vector is 3i cap plus 6j cap. Now the time which is given 20 seconds, and now it is asking for average velocity. So for getting average velocity, first of all we have to find out the formula of average velocity, which will be net displacement upon net time. So we will take out the net displacement by subtracting the final position from initial position, and we will get here 1i cap plus 2z cap. So हम आफ्टर सॉल्विंग, क्योंकि 1 का स्क्वायर कर देंगे और 2 का स्क्वायर कर देंगे, प्लस कर देंगे, अंडर रूट में करके अंडर रूट 5 हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा। एंड नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन वी विल डिवाइड टाइम with net displacement, and we will get under root 5 by 20 meter per second, ठीक है। So I hope you have understood. Let's do one more question, which will be again in the form of graph, or you can say figure. So let's come to our next topic. I hope you have understood till now. And now if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. I will try to discuss in next video. So let's come to next topic to understand same question for 10, that is on the basis of vectors. Okay guys, so let's come to our next question. What is our next question? This is our next question. Figures is given, time is given, and you have to find out what. Don't worry, I will write here. I hope you all have now bored from this question. Well, I'm not saying that you should bore from this question. I'm not saying that you are boring from, you should get bored from this question, vector question. I'm asking that whether you are not saying that why average velocity is coming again and again. Yes, it is totally dependent on average velocity and average speed भी आ सकता है कभी कभी, ठीक है? तो it totally depends on upon questions. Okay. So आप एक काम करो, आप एक बार इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई करने के लिए समझो. I will give you some time. You can also pause your videos to understand. Okay. So I'm waiting for some minutes. You can do the question. So what is given? But first of all, I will clear it. This is given R1 vector. This is R2, and this is last R3 vector. The value of R1 vector is 1 I cap. Means simple दिया है 1 2 or 4 2 1 4. Now you have to first of all, with the help along with the symbols of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis in the vector quantities, kindly find out the average velocity of the problem, of this question according to this question. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. I hope you all have understood and now trying. If you can't understand that there are 3 quantities here and anything like that, but kindly if you are confused, but because there are 3 quantities, so kindly remember what is meant by displacement. What is the formula of displacement? Kindly remember. Okay, so I hope you have आपने सोच ही लिया होगा अपने आंसर को, थोड़ा बहुत तो समझ लिया होगा, I hope. But let's start our question. It is given that you have to find out average velocity. So we all know what are the value of average velocity. That is net displacement upon net time. So you are also confused by this that there are 3 quantities here. How you have make us understand that how to solve 2 values, but here 3 values are given. So first of all, let me know what is meant by displacement. Displacement is equal to final velocity final position minus initial position. So this is the final position. I hope you can understood, and this is the initial position. There is no need for this, no any other situation. There is no any other relation with this second value, या फिर you can say between value. मतलब आप देखो, आपको डिस्प्लेसमेंट चाहिए, डिस्प्लेसमेंट का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? फाइनल पोजीशन माइनस इनिशियल पोजीशन. तब आपको जीरो से बीच वाले से कोई मतलब ही नहीं रखना है ना, क्योंकि आपको सिंपल से इसमें माइनस कर देना है. ठीक है? आई होप यू हैव गॉट द सिंपल सी बात है, यू हैव गॉट द वे दैट आपको कैसे सॉल्व करना है इस क्वेश्चन को. तो सिंपली अब हम इसको सॉल्व करते हैं. डिस्प्लेसमेंट, so subtract it. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 and 4 minus 2 2z cap. 0 है तो इसलिए वो आप यूनिट लिख सकते हो, बट यहाँ मैंने नहीं लिखा. ठीक है, क्योंकि 0 ही हो चुका है. अब यूनिट लिखने से भी तो कोई फायदा नहीं है. 0 में 0. तो नाउ आगे का प्रोसीजर करते हैं. 0 is 0 plus 2 2 जा 4. It will be 4. As we already know that 4 is the perfect square, so we will get 2 as our displacement. 2 meter भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, 2 meter लास्ट में लिखे तो 2 meter लिख सकते हैं. तो 2 meter is our displacement. And now what is the time? Time is 40 seconds. So our average velocity is 2 upon 40. So 2 1 जा 2, 2 2 जा 4. That is 1 upon 20. अगर आप आगे इसको सॉल्व कर सकते हो 1/20 meter per second will be our answer of this question. So मैं आपको एक बार फिर से समझा देती हूँ. तो it is, the graph is given r1 vector, r2 vector, r3 vector, and we have the values of all the three vectors quantities. Now time is given 40 seconds. And it is asking for average velocity. So first of all, start with what is asking. So it is asking that average velocity is what is average velocity here. So first of all, average velocity is equal to a net displacement upon net time. Here net displacement will be 0 to j cap. So after doing processes, after doing the calculations, we will get 2 meter as our displacement, net displacement. So 40 seconds is given as our time, and after formulating the formula, after applying the formula upon net displacement upon net time, so 2/40 will give 1/20 after simplification. ठीक है, तो we will get 1/20 meter per second as our average velocity of this question. So I hope you have understood all the things. Till now we have completed 3 questions. ठीक है, and now if you have any doubt you can ask me. Now we are going to start our next topic, that is average acceleration, but not in this video. We will start our average acceleration or in our next lecture, that is lecture number 5. So I hope from question number 1 to question number 10 you have understood everything. On what topic we have completed our question? Yes, on the average speed. What are the 3 cases of average speed? The extra time is given, half of the distance, that is d/2 का ये value है, d/4 like these questions. So also we have completed a lot of questions, but those were the critical question, and these are the new concepted question. Till now you don't know about the vector quantities. Sorry, you know about vector quantities, but you don't know how to solve the vector quantities. Means you don't know, till now you were not aware how to add or subtract, how to solve the question related to vectors. But now here with the help of average velocity, but because in every question, in all the 3 questions, it has been asked that what is average velocity, and with the help of average velocity you also have learned how to solve basic vectors question. This is only for basic vector question, because we are not going to go in detail, because this is not in our topic of this chapter, that is motion in a straight line. We are going to learn about the vector, how to deal with vector quantities, how to multiply, divide, plus, minus, subtraction, addition, everything we are going to learn in our next chapter, that is motion in a plane. So I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt related to any type of question, but I don't think you have any doubt related to these questions, but if you have any question you can write in comment section, and I am going to discuss your question in my next video. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, kindly like, and thank you very much.